To prevent a financial catastrophe from tearing apart town halls throughout the nation, the UK government is now putting pressure on councils to deplete their reserves. Minister for Local Government Simon Hoare advised local authorities to use emergency funding to pay for regular services. He pointed out that many of them had raised their rainy day savings during the pandemic. Councils were skeptical of the demand and the Labour opposition called it ridiculous. The plan demonstrates officials' continued attempts to avert a wave of bankruptcies that the industry had anticipated ahead of the general election later this year. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak may have political difficulties due to the strain on town hall finances. This comes after major councils such as Nottingham and Woking, as well as Birmingham, the largest local authority in Europe, had financial problems. Generally speaking, councils are warned against using reserves to pay for ongoing expenses like hiring employees and maintaining public services. Typically, they serve to balance cash flow and provide a reserve for unforeseen expenses. Some worry that depleting reserves to relieve pressures today might lead to a build-up of bankruptcies in the future. According to Hoare, a lot of local governments accrued surplus reserves during COVID-19 that are now available for use. He said, and I quote, "Reserves are not there to be guarded like they are the sort of flame of the Vestal Virgins, never to be touched. They are to be used prudently and sensibly for the benefit of communities." The remarks were criticised by the Labour Party and met with scepticism by local authorities. The local government authority has warned that 1 in 5 councils might issue a Section 114 notice this year or next, effectively declaring bankruptcy. The cuts to federal government funding, inflation and an increase in service demand have all hurt them. Still, ministers maintain that considerably fewer people are in danger.